Hi, my name is Maria Darbonne. I've lived in Michigan my whole life, East Detroit, then Clinton Township. Now I live in Macomb Township. I work for Chrysler Corporation, FCA, in the Human Resource Department, actually in retirement and savings. In my free time, I do like to run, but my life is pretty much consumed with work and my family and pets. I don't know if I ever thought there was something physically wrong with me. I just knew I was one of those kids that was a little awkward, got picked last for dodgeball. So for the longest time in my life, I just knew gym was not my favorite class. And then I was just about to start my senior year, and my counselor called me down into the office, and he said, "Do you know you're on track to be salutatorian?" And I said, "Well, why can't I be valedictorian?" He said, "Well, you got a B freshman year in gym class." So because of that B, I did not become valedictorian. Somehow it came up when I was talking to my mother when I was older, and she said when I was born, there was something wrong with my hip, and then I had to wear a brace for a couple months. I'm from a very Italian family. My dad has always been strong and, works like crazy. In 2009, he went to the doctor and found out he had 3 arteries that were fully blocked in his heart. When we found out, my husband at the time, his family, all the males in his family died very young, in their 50s from heart attacks. So he's like, "I'm gonna start training for this half marathon." He was signing up for the Detroit Free Press half marathon, and I signed up too. I'm like, oh, what the heck, I can walk if I need to. I started slowly building up my miles to the point where I was able to do 8 miles straight on a treadmill. So when you start, everyone just takes off, and I'm just thinking, you know what? I'm gonna get this slow and steady, slow and steady. And I remember crossing that bridge and seeing that sunrise. Oh, it chokes me up now. It's absolutely stunning to see when you're going over at that time in the morning and you forget about running. But it was hard, but I remember seeing that finish line going, oh my God, I did it. I did it. Can I get there? And you just see that thing and you're like, I'm gonna do this. And here's the funny thing. I only got behind my husband by less than a half hour. And so after that, you get addicted to it because it's an outlet. It's very rewarding and refreshing. And ever since then, I've just continued my running. So in total, I've done 9 half marathons and 7 Detroit Free Press marathons, and I've done multiple 5Ks and 10Ks. I can't even tell you how many I've done. I think the biggest lesson I've learned from running is if you really want something and you train for it, I think people can overcome almost anything.